Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy meal prep day. So I'm going to go ahead and get a few things going. So today is going to be in multiple parts, which is also a thing you can do when you meal prep. You don't have to do it all at once. You can divide it up, which I believe I've talked about a lot. You know, throughout the week, we do our veggies at a different time. We tend to only buy protein and dry goods once a month or even more than that. Could be 6 weeks. And then that gets done at that time. So everything gets portioned out and prepared and things like that. So for this morning, I've already made biscuits. So I made two kinds. This is our baked apple one, which of course is no longer available, but you can use the sweet summerberry. And the other, and then this is the feisty. Or you can use the rewind one, the truffle one, chocolate truffle one, which would be pretty good in these biscuits as well if you got the brunch collection that's still available here in Canada until the end of the month, until the end of January. So why I have biscuits is because we're going to make chicken stew, and we're going to have some gluten-free biscuits to go with it. And why I made them already? Well, because one, I made it while I made my coffee this morning, and two, because it's warm. And I'm gonna open the door and have a little fresh air, so get things done in stages. So that's that. So a disclaimer this morning, I gave myself a slight mild concussion this week, so I might be a little bit off, and I'm gonna be as short as I can today so I can get off the screen. So that's why in essence I'm also doing things in parts, so I'm not overwhelmed trying to remember things and that. So, so the chicken stew, just going to clean up these potatoes. Obviously they've been sitting. We're not the best with potatoes, I will say that, but we do try. All right, so chop it up pretty small. I'm going to be doing this particular chicken stew in the round steamer in the microwave, and just cook up the chicken in just a little pan before throwing it all together. But you could totally do it all in a wok, or large frying pan or saucepan or something like that. That works too. So basically, potatoes small so that they can cook quickly. Also, so they're bite-sized when I want to eat them. That's for you for that. But as I'm sure you've heard me say many times, good morning, Marissa. If you want things to cook faster, the smaller the size, the faster things will cook. So that's why I chop up my protein and veggies into small pieces. At this point in time, you could put in carrots, celery, anything else that's kind of raw or whatever that you want. I'm just going to use frozen veggies. I have carrots, beans, green beans, and I think corn or peas or something. Good morning, Hazel. So that's just what I'm going to be doing. All right, so there we go. So some potatoes into my round steamer. It needs about, it would say a half a cup if you were putting in the full amount that it said. So basically we'll say right on the package, which is pretty cool here. 2 cups of cubed potatoes, 1 cup each of diced carrots and celery, and a half a cup of water. Obviously I'm not putting that much in, so I don't need that much water in it, but you just need basically enough that it's got a layer at the bottom. And then you just throw it in the microwave. So that's the first part that we're going to do. And high for, I will say, not the 8 minutes again, because I haven't done 4 cups worth of stuff in here. I will start with 4 and go from there. Okay, so that's potatoes. As I said, I've got the frozen veggies in the freezer. I will leave that. And then, so then I'm just going to cook up the chicken. So I have some chicken here cut up into small bite-sized pieces. I'm going to turn on my pan, put a little bit of oil in. There. All right, and then I'm just going to brown that up. And then I'm just going to put it all together with the seasonings. And basically it's 2 cups of water with the seasonings. Put it all together. Put in the frozen veggies and then microwave it again for another 1 to 2 minutes just to get it going. Hi, Debbie. Am I in my group? I hope I'm in my group. Tell me like if I'm out in public or whatever, let me know. But anyway, it is what it is. This is what we're making. All right, so that's chicken stew going and pretty simple. The next I'm gonna make is my protein bites. So if you've watched me before, you see me make these all the time. But that's the whole thing, is just make what you like, right? So I have a food processor. I'm gonna put in my 12 dates that I've pitted and pulled apart, aka roughly chopped. I have half a cup of nut butter, peanut butter, whatever it is you like. Seed butter. And then it's going to take, it says a half a cup of hemp hearts. I don't, I just use some oats, but you can use whatever you like. And then 2 scoops of the protein powder. I'm using vanilla, but you could use our chocolate. All right. And then it says, so dates, nut butter, hemp hearts, protein powder, 4 tablespoons of any form of milk or water, whatever you like. Hey, Jennifer. There we go. All right. Just cleaning up so I don't make a complete disaster here. Okay, so that's 4 minutes with just the potatoes. And it will need another 2 minutes. And then that will be ready. Okay, so good morning, you too. Okay, so as I said, my head's not 100% today, but okay, so potatoes are almost done. Chicken is almost ready to go in. When that's done, I will put in the 2 cups of water, the seasonings, the frozen veggies, put it back in probably for 2 minutes, and it should be ready to go. The biscuits are already done. Then I have my protein bites here. You want the consistency of it being able to squish into a ball. And then you go ahead and roll it in whatever you like. So I'm going to do a mixture of cocoa and chocolate. So I'm just using, did I say cocoa and chocolate? You see? There we go. Our super greens. You can use your own greens. You could use coconut, you could use chopped nuts, you could use whatever it is you like. But I'm just going to use our cocoa and, as I said, the super greens. I'm making 2 just so I can move a little faster with it. And get yourself something to put them into. Alright. So just grab yourself a spoonful of it, or use our scoops, make it into a ball. Morning, Donna. There we are. And then go ahead and drop it into whatever flavorings or whatever you want. And whatever size you like as well. If you use our scoops, you probably can be a little more exact with size. But if you watch me, you know I'm not particularly concerned with size of things. But I will probably take 2 of these as for my breakfast. So that's my plan for these. And then this afternoon I'm doing a creativity seasoning class. Good morning. With Andrew, who's right here right now. So that's what we're doing this afternoon. So the rest of my meal prep will happen this afternoon. So that's why I'm not doing it all at the moment. So a bit of my lunches kind of idea will be this afternoon, sorry. And the biscuits and the chicken stew will be for tonight and tomorrow. And then I have pork chops planned for tomorrow and the next day. You get a double dose, that's right, a double dose of me. I don't know if that's good or bad. Okay, so let's just hold that for a second. So I've got the potatoes. I'm going to grab the frozen veg. Clean bowl. So there's 1, 2, 3 cups of that. I feel like I should do 1 more. Alright, so 4 cups of veggies and 2 cups of water. Chicken. And I just ruined that one with a piece of chicken. You do. All right, and then grab the package and then just mix it all up. And spoon. Oh, there you go. Use this guy. All right. So that's it. There's my chicken stew. There's more vegetables, obviously, than the potatoes, because that's just the way we like. If you had a whole bunch of fresh vegetables, even better. Or if you froze them, and whatever you've got is good. So it's just about whatever you like for veggies. It could be broccoli, cauliflower. It doesn't have to be what we just used here. And I think it just needs a tiny bit more water. And there you go. So that's it. So I'm just gonna throw this into the microwave. I am gonna say 4 minutes now that I'm looking at it, just because of the size and the amount I have. I just wanna make sure the chicken's fully cooked because there's a little bit less. And then the veggies are all good. So that's it. So I'm gonna throw it back in the microwave for 4 minutes. And now we have some lunch for today and for tomorrow. And we're good to go. All right. Okay. How am I doing? How's it going out there? Okay. All right, so I ruined one, but that's all right. Go back to this. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today for meal prepping in this particular event. But if you're interested in seeing the other event, let us know. You can join the group. Come on Zoom with us, ask some questions. Hi, Noga. We're just going to go through some other options, some creative ideas of different seasoning and spices, which you can do, which kind of like what you see me do here, but kind of talking about it a little more in detail. How to start from the basics, how to make it be easy for you to be creative without taxing the brain like me today. So yeah, so there we go. What's going on in the world of Epicure is a lot. So it's this year's our 25th anniversary. So we've got quite a lot of things happening pretty much every month. A conference is in April, so lots of things will lead up to that. So there's always, every month there'll be returning products, something that has been around before but hasn't been around for a little while. Like for example, this month it was the falafels, Korean barbecue, and the spinach dip, and then the chocolate truffle, which is only available in the brunch special. Next month I don't know what it's going to be yet, but that will, something new will come next month, and it'll just keep coming. The host special this month is the square steamer, and next month is actually our mixing bowls. So I think you see me use these a lot. There's two of them, a smaller one than this, and this is the big one, and it comes with a whisk as well, and I think something else, but definitely those two things. So if you're interested in having a new mixing bowl, or maybe someone in your family or life is, you know, moving into a new location, could use something fun, that's good. What else? There's still the taste the special is still going until the end of the month. We haven't run out. The brunch special is still available as well in Canada. It has run out in the States. That one comes with the hollandaise sauce, which is new. The biscuits, which you can only get the biscuits in that collection because they have enough for the collection. And the other thing that was new was, of course, the five and five kind of idea. So the 5 different seasonings in one collection that goes with either the wok or the sheet pan or the steamer or stovetop. And in those has some fun things. So like one of them has the crispy crunchy coating, which again is also out of stock, but it's available only in that collection. So if you really like that one, you can grab the collection. So yeah, so what else? And of course, the month of January has the special with joining. So if anyone was interested in giving this a shot, getting your seasoning and spices, in essence, free or discounted, because that's just the kind of the way we work. If you're as much as a fan as me, this would work for you. And you can do, you know, I know we're still online, we're still dealing with all that, but we do have all that kind of training and stuff to help with all that kind of idea, getting a business off and running. And then, and be honest, it'd be awesomely fun to have you with me. So come join us. We love it. And it's a good year to do it because there's so much happening. And then next what's coming is, let's see. As I said, I have a cooking class this afternoon, and that is with Anjum and her friends and her creative group. So come join us. If you want to have a cooking class yourself, feel free to reach out. And if you're looking for some fun, next month is my birthday month, so I will be having some fun with that as well. All right, so there you go. That is the chicken stew done. Let's go take a look at it. Ooh. Oh, it smells so good. All right, there we go. Chicken stew. And if you are not someone who eats chicken, you can put other forms of protein in there. It does have dairy in the mix, so if you are dairy free, this one's not for you, but you could use our gravy and a broth, and it would do it as well. If you needed ideas about that, let me know. There we go, chicken stew. Somewhere where I won't knock it over. My chocolate protein bites are done. I did the biscuits already. And that's it for this morning. Thank you all for being here, and hopefully I'll see you this afternoon. It's at 1 o'clock. Otherwise, have a beautiful Sunday. I think there's snowing. Anyway, take care, everyone. Thanks. If you have any questions about anything I've talked about or done here, feel free to message me and or drop comments in before. If you're coming in after, hit replay. Let me know if you got any comments. Otherwise, take care. Thanks for joining.